When we read about discrimination and civil rights, we often think of African Americans, but African Americans are not the only group of Americans who have had a history of dealing with prejudice in the United States. Hispanic Americans have also known discrimination in the U.S. Up until 1950, Texan hotels, theaters, restaurants, barbershops, beauty parlors, cemeteries, and swimming pools were segregated, meaning Mexican Americans could not use the same areas as white Americans. A man who saw this discrimination and worked to end it was a Mexican American named Dr. Hector P. Garcia. Born on January 17, 1914 in Tamaulipas, Mexico, he and his family left the violence of the Mexican Revolution in 1917 and legally immigrated to Mercedes, Texas. Hector's parents encouraged education and Hector worked hard for it, hitchhiking 30 miles daily to go to college. He and 5 of his siblings became medical doctors. After school, Hector joined the Army and was awarded medals for bravery during World War II. After the war, Hector and his wife and family returned to Texas and settled in Corpus Christi. He opened a medical practice and became aware of the segregation the Latino and Hispanic populations dealt with. He decided to change this and also made the decision to help Mexican-American soldiers who had served in the war to receive the same services and benefits white soldiers did. He became aware of the living conditions of migrant laborers in Texas. Migrant laborers travel from town to town to find seasonal work. Dr. Garcia learned these workers didn't have enough clothes to wear, food to eat, and suffered from disease because of poor living conditions. He brought his concerns to national leaders and worked to improve the way migrant workers were treated. He also drew national attention to Hispanic poverty and discrimination in Texas. His efforts brought relief and change. Dr. Garcia was appointed to the U.S. Commission on Civil Rights by United States President Lyndon Johnson. He also met with President Jimmy Carter on occasion to bring attention to the discrimination against Hispanics. Dr. Garcia died on July 26, 1996, and is buried in Corpus Christi, Texas. Throughout his life, he worked to make life better for Latinos and Mexican Americans. He received many honors and awards for his efforts and is considered one of the early pioneers for Hispanic civil rights.